Welcome to the Frugal Connection. My name is Terry. I want to welcome you to my kitchen today. I am going to make some lunch, and I thought I would invite you along with me as I make a delicious curried chickpea salad. It's spread. You can put it on bread like a sandwich, but it's very tasty. And I make this quite a bit, but I have not made it recently. And this is a recipe that's in my new cookbook, Simple and Nutritious, 52 plant-based whole food recipes. And I thought I would invite you along as I make it today. So the first thing we're going to start with is I have a half of an onion. Now this was a small onion. I don't want it super oniony, so if you have a large onion, I would probably just use a quarter of that. But I'm just going to chop this up a little bit so my food processor does not have to work so hard. And I'm going to dump that in there. And then I have a couple of cloves of garlic. This is one of these tiny little garlic bulbs that has very tiny cloves. So I'm going to use 2 of them. If you have a large bulb of garlic, you can certainly use less. Or if you like it really super garlicky, you can use more. Let me cut this little end off. All right, so I'm going to put those 2 in there. And I am just going to give this a good pulse to just grind up those onions and garlic. Okay, that's easy enough. Now I drained and rinsed 1 can of chickpeas. And I'm going to add that to my food processor as well. And again, I'm going to pulse it again. Now, like I said, once I add my other ingredients in, it will become more like a paste, which is fine, because often what I'll do is I will take some Ezekiel bread and toast it and add this to it, like spread it on, or I will use a wrap, or I'll use even like a whole grain cracker. And sometimes when I'm trying not to have so many extra calories, I'll just put it on like romaine lettuce. I'll just make lettuce wraps with it. Whatever works for you, but I just find that this is a great recipe that satisfies my taste, satisfies that, it makes me satiated so I don't feel hungry, and I'm getting my protein in, and it's simple. It's super simple to make, and it's super cheap. What else I'm going to add to this is I have some tahini, I have some sriracha hot sauce, I have maple syrup. I'm going to use a little bit of salt, some pepper, some curry powder, and if it needs it, I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice just to brighten it up so it's not so heavy. And let me just start adding these in. All right, so what I'm going to start with is a teaspoon of curry powder. And then I'm going to add about a half a teaspoon of salt, and I am using Redmond's real salt, but you can use whatever salt you want. I'm going to add about a quarter teaspoon of ground black pepper. I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of tahini. And tahini is just ground sesame paste. And I'm going to add in a tablespoon of sriracha. Actually, I'm going to use about a half a tablespoon of sriracha. I don't want that much. And I'm going to put in a tablespoon Actually, I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. I'm not sure what it's like where you live, but since it is now Friday here, and since Monday, I think it was, Monday night, we've had lake effect snow the whole week. So I've kind of been stuck in the house, and this time of the year is tough on me anyway because of the lack of sunshine, and I just feel it. I feel down. So I've been making myself get outside even though it's snowing and deep, and just going for a walk around our neighborhood. I walk very carefully. I wear my hiking shoes so that I'm not slipping. They have better tread. And I just find that when I can get out of the house and get some fresh air, go for a half-hour walk, that it does a whole lot towards lifting my spirits and getting me through the rest of the day. But I got to be honest, it's been tough since the time change. That it's so dark and dreary. Here 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's getting dark, and I just find that I do better when it's a sunny day. All right, I am going to get something so I can squeeze this lemon into there. All right, so I have my little strainer, and I'm just gonna squeeze the lemon right over the top. And because this is a tiny lemon and it's kind of getting, I don't know, it's on the shriveled side, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the whole thing because there's not a lot of juice in it. And I just find the lemon juice just gives it a brighter tone, and it makes it nice. Okay. So I'm going to just put my lid on and give this a pulse. All right, I want to scrape down my sides. And that's it, easy peasy. Let me transfer this into a bowl, and this way you can see what it looks like. Okay, friends, this is it, the chickpea salad. Again, I will use about a half a cup of this, or a third of a cup, on some bread or a wrap, a lettuce wrap even, some whole grain crackers. And you can have it as a snack. You can have it as a lunch. If you're going to put it on a sandwich, you can add some lettuce, some tomato, cucumber, the whole works. And I forgot how good this is because I have not made this since probably the summer, because it really does remind me more of a summer recipe. But the weather's dreary. I'm really looking forward to summer at this point, but it's December. So I'm going to give this a little taste test, and we'll see what it tastes like. Very good. Got a little heat because of the sriracha and the curry powder. So that's why you want to put a little bit of the maple syrup in it, which gives it a hint of sweetness, and it cuts some of that heavy, those spices. But it's really, really tasty. And I think that you'll like it. Again, you can find it in my cookbook, Simple and Nutritious, which I will put the link down below. And I apologize because I know that I've been kind of absent on this channel for quite a few weeks. A lot of it is just my life got crazy and out of control with some family issues, and just helping my in-laws a little bit, helping our son with something. And the holidays are here, and that always adds a level of craziness. So my goal here in this kitchen is to show you how easy plant-based whole food cooking can be, how simple it is, how frugal it can be. It doesn't have to cost you a lot. So I want to do more of these videos. I want to be more consistent with them. And so again, I will see you in the next video. But in the meantime, you can check out my other videos when they come up on the screen. And I hope you're having a beautiful day and a great holiday season. This time of year, it's always tough to stay away from cookies and the sweets and all the things that can kind of trip us up and be our downfall. And I have had my share of being tripped up the last couple weeks. So this channel actually helps me stay on track with that. And I want to continue to do so. So anyway, I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you in the next video.